Oh, hi. Are you wondering what I'm doing? Well, I'm collecting all my plastic together so they can be reused, recycled to make the city a lot cleaner and to make the environment a lot better. In this video, I'm going to be giving you one great tip that's going to help you speak a lot better in the workplace, when you do an exam, or perhaps when you speak with people socially. That great tip coming right up. Welcome back. My name is Olale from Onetutor, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you one great tip, and that is don't recycle the question. Please say that again with me. Don't recycle the question. Don't recycle the question. I'm sure you must be wondering what that means. It means that when somebody has asked you a question, perhaps at the workplace, perhaps when you are doing an exam, or perhaps when you are speaking socially with someone, and someone will ask you a question. Well, let's use the example of the environment. What's your view about pollution? How can we make the world a better place? How can we resolve the problem of pollution? Well, I think I better make the question a lot simpler. So let's do it this way. So I'll repeat the question again, which is, what is your view about pollution? What is your view about pollution? Someone has just asked you that question, and now you want to respond. You're responding by saying, my view about pollution is. My view about pollution is. You see, you are recycling the question. You are recycling the question. And when you recycle the question, it means 50% of the part of your opinion has been provided by the person asking you the question. If you were doing an exam and they asked you that question, what is your view about pollution? And when you respond, you start by saying, my view about pollution is. You see, the first part of your response to the question has contained vocabulary from the question. This is recycling the question. This is recycling the question. Please say with me, I don't want to recycle the question. I don't want to recycle the question. Because when you recycle the question, you are not showing your knowledge about synonyms of the vocabulary from the question that is required from you. Because every time you speak, you have to show that you have more to offer. You have more to offer. You have more that's going to help you express yourself, in the best possible way. If you were speaking with someone and someone asked you the question, what do you think about a certain issue, and then you respond by saying, I think, that this issue is, you see, it's like you are not showing your knowledge about a lot of vocabulary. So ladies and gentlemen, remember that, you shouldn't recycle the question. Also, when you're doing an exam, don't recycle the question. Always look for synonyms that can fit into the question, into the appropriate response that you are supposed to give to the question. So when somebody asks you a question, what is your view about pollution? You can simply respond by saying, in my perspective, the issue related to the nature is, and then you provide your opinion in that sense. You could, same thing again, you could also be asked the question, what's your view about, the environment? You can respond by saying, well, I guess the world around us needs help. You see, in that way, you are making effort to change. You're making effort to change your response, and that shows an effort on your part. It shows that you are putting some sort of effort into responding in a different way, because it's important to show a change, to show that you have studied, you are prepared to respond to something. It means that you know exactly that you have to add something extra. Add something extra every time when you have to speak. I'll give you a very good example with regards to the importance of not recycling the question. Well, it's Christmas time now. Imagine if you had to give someone, a little child, a present. Let's say that last year you gave a little child this present. And this year again, you're thinking about giving the same present. You see, I'm sure the little child might be wondering that what's going on here. You know, it looks like the same present from the previous year. And next year again, you know, perhaps you're thinking of giving the same present. And so there's no change. There's no excitement in, you know, the child is not going to have any excitement with regards to the present that the dad, the mom, the uncle, the brother or sister, someone is giving to the child. You see, you know, likewise, when we speak, we have to show a little bit of difference, you know, to speak a lot better, to show that you have a wide range of vocabulary, that you understand the importance of change, so that you don't come across as being flat when you speak. Because if you are repeating the same question, you're recycling the question, it means that you are coming across as being flat. You're just, you know, saying what has been said already, and there is no difference in what you are saying at the initial stage. You know, there's no difference with regards to how you start out to give your opinion. So it's super important to remember that when you are giving your opinion about something, when you hear the question, remember to put a little bit of effort to think about it and make a change, you know, before you respond to the question. When someone says, what's your view? You will simply say, I believe that. You see, when someone says, what is your opinion about something? You can simply say, I think that. You see, in this way, you are making some change. When you find a question, when you have to do the speaking part for an exam, remember there should be change. If someone asks you, where do you live? You can say, I reside in. You see, instead of saying, I live in, question is, where do you live? You know, you shouldn't respond by saying, I live in. That's fine, of course, to say the same thing if you don't remember a synonym. You know, but remember, if you do have them, make a conscious effort to remember that you need to add or make a little bit of effort when you have to respond to the question. So when you ask a question like, you know, a personal question like, where do you live? You can simply say that I don't live, you know, where do you live? That's the question. So you better just say that I reside in a certain neighborhood, or I am based in a certain place. You see, that's a good way to respond because you are making a change. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Well, if you find the contents of the video useful, please remember to subscribe somewhere right here or somewhere right here, and as well as leave a comment in the comment section, and I'm gonna get back to you. Thanks for watching, and remember, everyone, please don't recycle the question every time you have to speak.